in the game.
EA Sports now for their Ultimate Team game mode, which basically allows you to build your ultimate squad. But throughout its years of existence has brought on many lawsuits of loot boxes and surprise packs, and this is how EA Sports makes gambling to children. Well, if you don't know, let's talk about FIFA Ultimate Team, which is a game mode, as I explained in the intro, which allows you to build your ultimate squad with any place. And how you earn players is through packs, where you basically get a random thing and some random players, and you build your squad out of them. Now, over the years, this has caused many controversies, mostly because you can spend money to get the packs, and you don't know what's in there, which has caused many people to say it is gambling, and there's nothing to stop that. Although EA did try to seem like they care in FIFA 21, I think, by adding a limit to how much FIFA points you can spend. The fact is, they literally made it so you could just edit the limit or turn it off, which is really weird. I mean, they try to care, but they don't. So yeah. Now, and there have been reports saying from people that they have spent thousands of pounds on FIFA. There's been articles. I remember one was where a mother said hackers spent nearly £200 on her son's Xbox account, but that wasn't scammers. It was a child. The fact is, there's nothing to stop you doing it, as you most likely need the credit card information to be on the PlayStation or the Xbox or the Switch, because you need like Xbox Live or Nintendo Switch, I don't know. I think it's Nintendo Live or PlayStation Plus. There is nothing stopping children from going onto their accounts, their parents, and spending hundreds of pounds on it. And now the one thing that could stop it is by making it a high PEGI rating. If I went and pulled out my copy of FIFA, it's PEGI rating 3. Anyone over 3-year-olds can play it. I'm not taking the mick. My next door neighbours could play the game. I think their youngest is 3. Like, there's nothing stopping a child from going on to do it. Well, at least with gambling, you have got a limit of being 18. Then if you're under 18, they won't allow you into a casino or won't let you create an account, because you don't have the money. They just really don't. And there's been many, and I mean many people who have basically stole from their parents. A YouTuber who usually does this video every year has even done it himself and explained he had done it, spending about £300, he said, and he has said he's never felt the same ever since his father found out. And honestly, it's just sad how there are genuine people spending that money of their own parents' money, their hard-working parents, on a game. But now, what loopholes has EA tried to do this to avoid it? So as we mentioned earlier, they set limits which you can literally bypass easier than Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield bypass the queue in waiting for the coffin. I mean, you can just ignore it and carry on. They've also tried to show you the pack odds. And currently with Team Gears being impacted, it said with a less than a 1% chance. That is very vague. I mean, that could either be a 0.00000000001%, or it could be 0.99%. It's just too vague. Now, obviously, it's at 0.9%. No, EA have tried to make it so hard. And I mean, I think Danny Yarens did a video recently where he tried to pack everything in the icon and said how he spent 800,000 FIFA points and still didn't get in the air. He packed it in the end, that video, after spending another 30,000 FIFA points. That is 830,000 FIFA points for one team in the year, Teo Hernandez, a left back, who is also the joint worst rated one. Yes, £830,000. And you're probably sat there and thinking, well, how much do FIFA points cost if you've never played Ultimate Team? With EA Play, you need for 12,000 FIFA points. It's 71 Great British Pound, 71.99, which is literally it's cheaper to go buy FIFA itself than get 12,000 FIFA points. And now considering you're posting there, well, how can these YouTubers afford this money? And it's because they are minted. They will make it back in the video with the using of the sponsors, the ad revenue. They will make it back. And sometimes there also has been some random conspiracies how EA give YouTube better pack look, but we're not on that side. We're on the side of how EA Sports runs gambling to children. And the fact is, it's basically just letting your child put on FIFA points and open packs. Now I have a very embarrassing confession. I have spent FIFA points. Now before I talk about this, never ever put FIFA points on. I hate the idea of spending money on a game after you've already bought it. If you're a married person or got a family, do them and go out for a nice meal. Or if you're a child, go and buy a nice shiny toy or a nice new game, rather than spending money on FIFA points. There's also a thing 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, about a press conference where EA, I think it wasn't a press conference, it was a lawsuit where the EA vice president went on to talk about how loot boxes and packs are fine. And she basically compared it to a Kinder Surprise egg. Say, it's not gambling, it's a surprise toy. It's like, she was comparing spending £71 for 12,000 FIFA points to spending £1 on a chocolate egg with a toy. You're not guaranteed to get anything good from the pack of EA Sport, but no one has ever bought a Kinder Surprise like over the age of 7. The 7-year-old can be easily attracted by a small little toy. Unsurprisingly, she got mocked this all over the internet. I'm going to choose one. It's not murder. It's a surprise funeral. That was probably one of the best ones. And yes, now there have been lawsuits about this. Lawsuit time. Someone needs to get Law by Mike involved with this, or Legal League, or any channel or any YouTube channel has a lawyer in it. Anyway, now there was one in Belgium and the Netherlands, and they are basically were forced to stop selling those packs and FIFA points in Belgium. So that's going to be tragic for anyone that lives in Belgium. No, that's probably the best thing, and I'd love that to happen in the UK. Although it would cost Danny Aaron's and Bateson's their jobs. I can't wait for that. I opened 5 packs that I saved on Winter Wildcards. Or, hi guys, here's my £5 team because I bought EA Play. That'll be a bit fun, but then it also cost them the jobs, probably of massive pack openings. But the more of the fact is, it is gambling, and the reason you put, like, going back to the thing of, I've put FIFA points on, I think I said earlier, and I remember it was the World Cup 2018 game mode, and I got a Griezmann. I got Griezmann kind of like, oh, get in! I was so ecstatic. I was like, I need to do this again. I need to reach the heights of it, which is exactly what you get when you win a bet. Let's say you've put an acca on Tottenham to win a game and they get an 80th minute goal to win them the game. You find, oh, get in! You've won some money and you're happy. So you go, oh, I really like that feeling. I'm gonna do it again, and again, and again, and eventually it puts many people into debt. Many people into debt. And I think there's a good documentary about gambling. I'd be a former footballer. I don't know who it is, but it was on the BBC. And it's a really good documentary where they talk about how gambling basically ruins their finances. I don't know. I think like Glenn Hoddle. I think there's something about Glenn Hoddle. If it's not Glenn Hoddle, I apologise to Glenn Hoddle, but something about that. And gambling can ruin people's lives because they could lose loads of money. Like sometimes people admit it, a system for money in cheating on TV shows, but we're not talking about that Charles Ingram. We're going to see a weird video about Charles Ingram and the fraud one who wants to be a millionaire. And then I'll do it, but at the moment I don't see the need to do it. And I probably will never do it because this is a channel where I'm talking about how EA promotes gambling to children and not how a man coughed his way to £1 million. Well, he didn't cough it, it was his wife. You can count us YouTube videos about it if you want to watch it. I might make one. But anyway, back to EA and FIFA 23. It's the game. Now, we haven't talked about how much EA Sports make from Ultimate Team. Would you like to play a game? How much do EA Sports make a year for no pounds? Is it A, 200,000, B, 200 million, C, 5 pence, or D, 1 billion? The answer is 1 billion, I think. I think it's 1 billion. Let me just research it. So I've just googled it, and it's apparently 1.6 billion US dollars from Ultimate Team. But when FIFA, the actual FIFA themselves, ask EA for a casual billion over 4 years to have the FIFA name rights, they kick off. Now, if you do 1 billion divided by 4, it's 250 million. You'll still make, if let's say they make 1.6 billion, there's 4 years, you'll still make, I put not 1 billion, it was 1 million, yeah, I think, FIFA asked. I don't know, I think it was either 1 billion or 1 million. And yeah, if it was billion, EA Sports was still like 3 billion over those 4 years. I think it's more, if you take the 1.6 billion US dollars, then make over 3 billion in 4 years. You couldn't fork out $1 billion to have the EA, to have the FIFA 9 rights for 4 extra years. So if you're interested in now getting EA Sports FC or whatever the hell that is, there'll be a FIFA 24 made by 2K. And if you're an NBA fan or an THL or an AHL fan, you know they don't make the greatest of games, 2K. So but don't worry, there's PES if you want to play that. Oh wait, it's called eFootball now, isn't it? Yeah. Now you're probably also thinking, well, how do EA get away with this? And the fact is, there's nothing that EA have a grip hold of the market. Yes, there was PES before they killed and made it eFootball, and now everyone just loves it. And there's Football Manager, which is a PC game, but mostly, and you don't even get to play the games. I am a Football Manager fan, I do play it quite a lot. But it's nothing but FIFA and Football Manager are two completely different games. And also the graphics, they're terrible according to Zealand. But that's a whole new rabbit hole, and I'm not going down the whole rabbit hole of gambling again and that weird route we went earlier on in the video. There's nothing been a competitor. That's how you get away with it. Because there's nothing to stop them unless they get properly sued and are forced to make everything an Ultimate Team for free. They'll be fine. They're gonna live. They're gonna manipulate young audiences, and they're gonna just make it fine. Although EA also in that lawsuit claim, EA earlier on when the vice president said you don't have to put money on the game to get a good team. Now, which is true, I packed 99 shapeshifts to Messi on FIFA 22 without putting a single penny on. But the fact is, I had an average team till the end of the year. And that's right in the year. And There was also something great from a Smith's Toy Superstore article. If you don't know who they are a toy shop company here in the United Kingdom. Brexit means Brexit, Nigel Farage. That was a joke. Anyway, and basically in one of their catalogues, so you get to see what toys and what games they have. They had Ultimate Team at FIFA. So step 1 was to buy FIFA and start your Ultimate Team. Step 2 was to buy FIFA points. Step 2 was buy FIFA points. Out of 4 steps, step 2 was buy FIFA points. You don't need to put money on the game to make a game. Then why are you telling Smith's Toy Superstore to put it in their catalogue, which shows too many children to spend FIFA points, spend money on FIFA points? What? That's like me claiming you don't need to buy a membership to join my Patreon, but then saying if I put out something, join the Patreon for, and then saying join the Patreon for £2 today. I will never have a Patreon, and I don't think I can do it. But the fact is, like, you can't claim something and then go to them. Oh yeah, tell them to spend money on the game, and it's just weird. Now I can come to the conclusion. EA will forever get away with this, and they won't do it for years to come, unless there's a new football game on the market, which comes in for free, and has free things, has an Ultimate Team, but for free, not spend money on it. They will always hold a good market. It's a bit like TV rights in the Premier League nowadays. You're seeing so many illegal streams because the things are way too expensive. Like Sky, like £30 a month. And that's how the music industry was sort of safe from illegal streams. A company called Spotify, which you definitely know of, came in and had practically every song on there for just £10 a month. Now, we're going to need that for the same thing for, one, the Premier League TV rights, and 2, the Ultimate Team for EA. Like, a new game comes on, so you can get loads of things for free, and basically everything for free on Ultimate Team. Like, and call it like Dream Team or something, or Build Your Squad or something like that. And basically do that. Then EA will lose its market, and then have to move back to, well, we've got to make everything free to match him. Then we'll probably go back and we'll see who's the better game. And the fact is, EA can't even get away with it nowadays saying it's a good game. Like, because it's a 5 out of 10, it's just meh. You play FIFA to scratch your footballing itch. That's literally it. I think, and I got that from a football discussion where, I think it was Dr. Benji, where he said, like, you only play football games to get your footballing itch. Oh, it could have been Visa, I think actually it was Visa. I think they both said it, but you play football games such a FIFA and football, to scratch your football. It's like, you think, oh, this is a football game, I like football, I'll go and play this football game. And the fact is, he will always hold a monopoly unless we all boycott it, like people boycott the buses in 1955. If we boycott EA and don't buy FIFA, they will do nothing because they will still make massive money from big YouTubers. This time, I think Danny Aaron's will keep that company in business with his pack openings. Yeah, lots of money. Now, let's take you back to FIFA 14, where there was only about 5 promos for EA Sports' FIFA game, Ultimate Team, where you got Team of the Year, which was to celebrate the best players in the year throughout all. Nowadays, it is a fan vote. You got Team of the Season, which celebrates the best players over the course of the season in certain leagues. You had Man of the Match cards, which were to celebrate a player getting a game and getting a Man of the Match card. And being Man of the Match in that game, so they get a special card for it. And there was icons, 1 icon card. Maybe it's true. There was 1 icon card per player, and I think there was only, also at the time called Legends, not Icons. And I cannot remember the 5th promo, to be totally honest. But you'd wait every so often for a promo, or when Well, there was one now, it would be a big deal and it'd be great, yay! Nowadays, there is a promo every week. You get some promo which have one team and that's it, skip you up, you're off. You have some promos which have two teams that last for a week. And there are now even side promos like Silver Stars. My opinion on this, because I do play Ultimate Team quite a bit, even though I am showing you some career mode gameplay, is they should go back to fewer promos. Although make Silver Stars a main one. I think Silver Stars is great, but I'm just rubbish at FIFA, so I'll never be able to get good Silver Stars. And yeah. So back to the conclusion. We have learned that EA Sports will always have a monopoly over the markets because they are the biggest ones and they have been going for decades. And so that was a discussion on how EA Sports promotes gambling to children. Well, this is one of my first actually goes for a proper documentary video. And I'm trying to like this what the content's going on the channel. So I'm going to do some football and one mostly on that, and then sometimes like the backside. So if you enjoyed it, then a like and a subscription would be really appreciated. I'm not forcing you to do like every other YouTuber under the sun, but if you enjoy it, it would be much appreciated. And with that said, I'm off to go and let's have a cup of tea. Bye!
And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be